Okay. You just had to do it. Let me guess who's at the barracks. General Morgan? They're pretty cool. I never got to throw down against General Morgan yet. And he's honestly like the closest thing to, oh, this chest here? Master beads. No, you can't return it. You don't even have the receipt. Because it's stolen. Is this the barracks? What's in here? This is the Licensed Fortress First Barracks. We should be able to open it using the key we received from the Lieutenant Colonel. Good call. Let's give it a shot then. This is the only one of many such barracks in the fortress, so it's not all that large inside. We shouldn't just spend too long here. Got it. Okay. Just want to see if there's any other chests around here. Is this area? I didn't see any other chests around here. But just so I case the entire perimeter. Oh, you're new. I didn't see this dog before. Solid dozer. Nice. How are we doing for the enemies on this floor? Not bad. Okay, we're almost done. A lot of the boss enemies too. Okay, I think there was only one chest here. And what is this room? No, that's not the barracks. Okay, got it. Let's head on in. Never got to explore Licensed Fortress like this before. Oh, forgot. They're not NPCs this time, they're enemies. We're killing humans now. Force flag. New weapon for Estelle. Oh my gosh. Range and speed. I'm taking off the fisherman emblem. It gimps my movement. I hate having gimped movement. Various stats up, other stats down. You know what? I'll put it on. Happiness stone, obtain Sepith, speed -20. Fool's emblem. Speed and agility go up though, that's pretty good. That's the Gilbert emblem too. This one's locked, okay. Not this way then. Terra all bomb. There's some green hair inside. The chest prays to Idios. The sinful priest gets their just desserts. Why are you here, man? Give me the key. No key. Oh wow, an actual monster in a chest. Might be the first time in this game. Guard. Red pepper. B01 key. Nice. What if the world you live in is in a gigantic chest? That would explain nothing of this universe, but it would make it more or less the same. The sky is fake. So I'm kind of wondering how the conclusion of this game is going to be, because if all our friends are just showing up here now and they're all conscious of what's like what happened before in the past, is like the world just going to transform? Like, what's the purpose of this game basically? Like, we're all just put in this place, we have all our friends. Oh my god, I already know who it is. It's Amalthea. I've been waiting for you, Your Excellency. No way Amalthea is the second boss. So our next opponent is you, Kanon. What a tragedy it is that we should be forced to meet under these circumstances. What did I ever do to deserve turning my blade against the man I've always duly served? But please, never doubt, even for a second, that I'm doing this against my will. I would never have dreamed of fighting you if I had a choice. I understand perfectly well, but if I may, I'd rather you stop calling me Your Excellency. was never a fitting title for a mere colonel to begin with, and now I don't even have that. I'd rather you simply call me sir, like you usually do in the office. I've grown very fond of it. Yeah. I'm sorry, just while we're here, please let me call you the way I'd like to. The Count on M out there who stands before you is a symbol of my failure to truly move forward from the past. And something tells me that if this symbol were defeated by you, then it will finally allow me to put the past where it belongs and be born anew. Very well, in that case, do as you will. Meanwhile, we meet again, Estelle Bright. Yours is a name I'll likely not forget anytime soon. I've heard you're away from Liberal training at the moment. I trust you're well. I'm doing alright, thanks. Like you're running a research company with Colonel Richard now, aren't you? Indeed, in some ways that makes us the Bracer Guild's business rivals. I'm sure we'll get to know each other much better over time because of that. But why not start now through battle? Don't hold back, I won't be. You can hold back a little. Well, I can respect the whole wannabe reborn thing, but I see she hasn't ditched any of her old high-handed ways. Silence you. Alright, let's do this. Well, I have no intention of holding back, so are you ready to begin? At any time. Alright, let's do it. Should I do it or should I save it? I'll burn it. No need. Okay. Let's... Oh shit, the luminous wheel doesn't cover that. Just hit Canon then. Okay. So knock them back. I can do this. Then Kevin. Just strike. Nothing too special. This fight's gonna be easy. Nice. Yeah, Canon was always an easy fight. No big deal. I knew I would stand a chance against you. The rest of you fought passively as well, I suppose. Thanks. You put up quite a fight yourself. You gave us a real run for our money. All of you should make sure you don't get in His Excellency's way in the battles ahead. He'll be facing the strongest warriors in Liberal. He doesn't need you stopping him from fighting at his best. Way ahead of you. Canon, seems there's still something important left for me to do after all. However, I believe that by clearing the trials ahead, I will finally be able to do it. It's thanks to you that I feel ready enough to face those trials head on, so thanks. Yeah, you don't have to thank me. I don't think there's anything more I could say for you right now. All I'll do is pray that you safely overcome the trials before you return to the real world unharmed. Thanks, I will. That's nice. I never thought they would redeem her really, but hey, they did a decent job. Anyways, let's shuffle on to the heart of the fortress. That's the key to the command center, right? That's correct. It's the building directly in front of you when you enter the main courtyard from the entrance. This should allow us to gain access to it. Okay. What's in here? Oh. Insta-ambushed. Wrong area. This is the storage room. I'm out of here. Well, I was out of here. Cool. Level 125. We're not really getting that many levels anymore, so I'm assuming this is where the levels kind of peak off at level 120. Marble stake. That should be over here. Yes, this way. This building is the command center. Wow, was the army compensating for something with this thing or what? Looks like there's about 3 floors to it, that right? We didn't see anything higher than the first floor when we snuck in here before. You think there's a staircase leading up nearby? The building was deliberately designed to confuse would-be intruders. Unless the layout has changed significantly compared to the real fortress, one of the doors in here will lead us to the staircase leading up. Thanks. Alright, shall we continue? Everyone, these trials will be none that we've ever faced before. Yet there is but one clear path for us to take, so I must ask, are you with me? It is only when we fight together that we will overcome the great wall that stands before us and attain victory. Yeah. There's like only 3 of us. We're not that loud. Oh. Colonels are here too.
That's move out.
Or not the colonels, the officers, the higher ranking guys. Is there anybody in the prison? Why are they in the prison cells too? You can kill them when they're in prison. Topaz gem. Thieving attempt failed. Minus 20 charisma. Oh god. EP charge 3. Kevin briefly considers taking the chest as a new weapon, but it's not quite Bowie enough. Will not work out. Not this way. The chest in here. Fruity temptation. Fruity temptation. What does it do? Here's all statuses. 1200 HP. Realized that was in my stomach until just now, right? Yuck. Is it too late to reload my save? Oh, I got a key. Nice. A small plate of window glass lies on the bottom of the empty box. Alas, another chest panel. Okay, got a key. Might as well face these guys. They're easy and they're free XP. 3 XP. Nothing in here.
Alright, what's next?
Door's locked. Use the key then. What's in here? Holy confusing. They're in powder. Nice job, Pandora. Head back real quick. What's in here? Wind gem. Hear about the 2 bracers in high school? They went to Shining Prom together. I did not. Care to tell me about them? Holy crap, this place is spacious. God damn.
Alright, what's next?
Where am I even going here? That leads up. That's the staircase I'm looking for then.
That's move out.
Alright, nice. Long barrel 3. Acerbic tomatoes are people. No, they aren't. They're artificially created in the Zeiss Central Factory on the 3rd floor. How do I know this? Because I played the first game, and I have a really good memory when it comes to useless video game stuff. Let me head back real quick. I missed exploring the other side. Not bad. Okay, that was the entrance. I never went through these doors. Nothing in here. Amazing and what? Amazing and sparkling. Strength and defense. It's amazing. Alright, cool. You see a human skeleton that wasn't in there before. Put it back. Carry a bomb. Excuse me, could you scratch my back, please? Found blind 2. You're causing terrible damage across the kingdom. How does it feel? Oh. This is Cassius's office now. Bring to me the repenting patriot. Only then shall the door open. Sure, since I'm here. It's Richard anyways. The repenting patriot? That's a way to describe him. These are star doors anyway, so they're not that long. Should be able to fit in the rest of the fortress after this. Oh right, his research lab he said was in Rouen. Yeah, everything is in Rouen, I swear. Oh my, look at all of this. I hope it will prove useful. Richard in a suit and tie, normal clothes. I see, you sure found out a lot. With this many potential sale routes, I've got nothing to fear. I'll be able to make my move into the Arbonian capital as soon as I'm ready with this kind of info. You asked us to investigate the current situation with regards to ornament sales in Arbonia. So I centered my investigation around stores in the region itself. And you did a fantastic job too. Still, the problem with transport remains. After all, old Borden's got his grumpy hands all over the international liners already. It's true that the Borden family is preferential across 40% of the load capacity of international airliners leaving Libro for Urbonia. However, they are no longer the only available options. There are now private carriers too. Private carriers. Seeing Canon be normal is weird too. Here are some supplementary materials regarding that issue. My, you certainly have come prepared, don't you? Well, this request ended up taking a little longer than originally anticipated. Consider this a little extra on us in exchange. I like those who think 2 steps ahead. You sure you don't want to come and work for me? I'll pay you handsomely. I'm certainly flattered you think highly enough of my skills to offer. I'm not sure I have what it takes to be successful in the cutthroat world of business, though. I'm a rather timid man, you see. Come now, you can't fool me. Oh well, do keep my offer in mind if you would. Please allow us to escort you out. Oh, and since I have you here, maybe I should give you one more thing to look into. I've already had Simon get started, but I'm not sure if he's up to the task. I'd be happy to help if I can. Will this be another request to research a foreign market? They certainly will. Oh, look what you got over there. Perfect. This place right here. Orid State. That's an unusual choice. It's quite a small place. That'd just make it easier to seize a majority of the market. Small as it is, it's not like it isn't accessible by airliner, and what market there may be, there is all but free for the taking right now. So you want us to research the potential size of the market there, in other words. Shall we focus entirely on the Orbit market, or broaden the scope of the investigation and look into the market in general? The market in general. Do you think you can do it? With ease. I'll get in touch with you, one of our staff members stationed near the state right away, and begin weighing options. That's what I wanted to hear. I'll be back here next week anyways. We can discuss the details then. Ta-ta. Until then. Wow. He's a formal businessman now. Or it's quite far inland. Weren't the Rain brothers in that general area of the continent? Yes, they are. I'll get in contact with them later. Thanks. She's not a merchant of bows for nothing, is she? She's always coming in with such interesting, ambitious requests. She's not half as ambitious as you are. I think you may be overestimating me a little there. Well, can you show our next visitor in? Certainly. Yeah, if I never played, like, the second game and I just saw this scene, I'd be like, what the fuck happened to Richard? I'd be like, what the hell? Oh my god, is that the Fisher guy? Oh no, it's the mayor. Hey there, Alan. Sorry for dropping in on you. I can't speak. I need some water. I try to speak too quick. I like speak 2 words at the same time, but I realize that I can only do that in my mind. I just wanted to get your input on another something regarding the city's finances. Oh, that won't be a bother at all. Please take a seat. Do we have like a whole lineup outside or something? Alright, so what exactly can I help you with today? Is it called RNA research because it's Richard and Amalthea? If so, that's cute. That's wholesome. All seems to be going rather well with this business now, don't you think? Indeed, although I admit that it's taking me time to adjust my days being so peaceful. I do miss having a sense of tension in my life. That's something you'll just have to live with, I'm afraid. We're civilians now, not soldiers. That's true enough. In any case, it's an honor to be able to live and work with you in the city where you were born, Your Excellency. Canon, I really would prefer if you just addressed me as Sir now. My apologies, sir. There's no need to apologize. Well, I think we should probably go inside. I'm not sure I like the look of the sky. Is this the slice of life for Richard episode? I used to be a villain, but then I reformed. But I reformed as the Divine Blade successor and became and lived a slow life in the seaport city. I already got a whole light novel title for Richard. Hmm? Oh, she left her message? It couldn't be. Sir, is something the matter? Oh, it's nothing of much importance. I just noticed that we seem to have mistakenly received another letter intended for the mayor. It's understandable that it keeps happening given that this building was previously his, but it is a tad bit troublesome nonetheless. I suppose I'd better go and deliver it to him. Could be something important. No, sir, couldn't it wait? It seems like it's going to start raining any minute. It's not too far. Even if it does start raining, I won't be exposed to it for too long. Can I ask you to handle the regular reports in the meantime? Yes, of course. Businessman Richard is on the move. Ugh. Look at that running. There's no mistaking it. The letter was sealed in a special way we used in the intelligence division. The letter itself is a meaningless decoy. The real message is concealed in how the envelope itself is sealed. It means come to the landing port. Someone from the ID is calling me in hopes of speaking to me. Most likely because they bear a deep-seated resentment towards me for what I did to them. Ooh, the past. And I have a duty to go and see them. After all, I was their commander. I was the one who pushed their life off the rails and ruined their future. Is it going to be a new NPC? I've been waiting for you. So it was you, Sender. Indeed, it's good to see you again, Colonel. I'm pleased to see you're doing well. I'm not a colonel anymore, Sender. Though I feel as though saying as much has become a hobby. No one around me seems willing to correct themselves. Oh, I'm aware, but today I intend to address you as Colonel nonetheless. I called you here because I have something that I need to ask you. I hope you can forgive me for forcing you to come out here with the weather so poor. If I can answer your question, I will. I won't feel as if you need to hold back on my account. You can't accept something in the answer I give you, by all means say so. And I'll get straight to the point. Why did you leave the army behind, Colonel? What happened to your love for the country? Dramatic lightning? I see. You at least returned to the military. I was relieved to see that, in truth. You were always an exceptionally capable soldier, even back in the military academy. If you hadn't had the misfortune of meeting me. If you hadn't had the misfortune of being caught up in my foolishness, you would probably be a field officer by now. I'm truly sorry about what I did to you. Don't get me wrong, Colonel, I don't in any way blame you or harbor resentment for what you did. You thought about what was best for the country more than anyone else I know. Your patriotism was genuine and heartfelt. I mean, Richard is like complicated to me because he was brainwashed just like the Dawn back in the first game, right? So it's like they never really explained, I think, at least, like if Richard's entire actions in the first game were just him being brainwashed by the gospel, like by Weissman, or was like part of it him as well. Like to an extent, right? It was a bit of both. But I just wonder that like how much of his actions to a degree were really him to blame. Richard is obviously the tragic hero archetype, right? But it's like, did he always have those intentions to go that far? Or was he planning to take a more like diplomatic approach later? I don't know. I don't regret following you at all. I'm honored that I could. I'm certainly true that doing so has become a significant obstacle in my chances of promotion. But I couldn't care less about that. As long as I can continue to serve in the military to serve the country I love with all my heart, I'm happy. Know that I harbor no ill feelings towards you regarding the past. But what are you doing now? You used to worry for this country's future more than any of us. You cared for it more than any other. Yet instead of picking yourself up and trying to work for your nation again, you left the army behind. And now you're running some company that deals with the rich. Just what happened to your patriotism? More dramatic lightning, and a change of angle. I beg of you, return to the military. You're a capable man. Those skills of yours would be a valuable asset to the Force, and it's where you should be using them. Well, I mean, you can't just push your values onto someone too like that. I'm sorry, Sender. I cannot ever return to the army again. Yeah, like, that's... Plus, he's lucky he got a pardon from Queen Alicia too. Why? Why, Colonel? The fucking lightning. You've repented more than enough for your actions. Both General Morgan and General Bright actively desire your return. And all the soldiers in my position would be overjoyed to have you in our ranks again. So why? Why do you look at me with that sad expression and tell me that it's not possible? Why would you apologize to me? Make no mistake, Sender. I haven't abandoned my love for my country. It burns as brightly in my heart as it ever did. But what I did was truly terrible. I organized a coup d'etat, destabilized this nation, and disrupted the lives of countless people. Thanks to the help of all those around me, I was able to realize what a foolish mistake I made. And yet in my heart, I feel exactly the same way I always did. I'm not sure what you mean. In spite of all that happened, my love for my country is unchanged. I still feel the blind desire to do anything I can to aid Liberal. I'm the same man I was when I plotted that coup d'etat. Not a thing has changed. That, though, Sender, terrifies me. Right. Like, he doesn't really regret his actions, but he knows what he did was, like, terrible because Estelle taught him that, like, you can't just fucking do this shit. Then you didn't leave the military because you had lost your love. You're saying that you left because you still love your country. No, dumbass, he's saying that, he still has that, like, guilty bad bone in him that he might do that stuff. Like, he would do it again, maybe, potentially. Forgive me, I have no right to making excuses for you to try and justify myself. Not after I dragged all of you down with me and ruined your lives forever. I'm sorry for what I did to you and all the other members of the division. No. Please don't misunderstand. I didn't leave the army in an attempt to run from my own weakness. Nor did I leave because I was ashamed of the treatment I received for my action. After what happened, I thought long and hard about what I did, and what I should have done instead of what I did, trying to work out where I'd gone wrong. As I did that, I noticed something vitally important that I had failed to realize up until that point. I'm a monster. After setting up the ID, I began gathering info and using it to protect Liberal. Yet thinking about it now, I didn't know the first thing about the nature of info at the time. Info isn't something that exists alone. It only exists when people use it and see it as something of worth. Furthermore, the value of that can change rapidly depending on the position and perspective of those who look at it. I can't help but wonder if overlooking that simple fact was what caused my patriotism to start to become more of a force for harm than good. Somewhere along those lines, I started to believe that only info I saw as valuable was of any importance. And as a result, I ended up wanting power in order to compensate for the weakness of my own heart. Thinking back, I think what I really needed was a different perspective through which to view info, one separate from the military. One that doesn't see a country, a people, or people's way of life as a system or as numbers and absolutes. I needed to be collecting info that was disadvantaged to Liberal too, rather than casting it all aside. I needed to view us as the surrounding nations in a variety of lights, while collecting a wide variety of info from a freer perspective. So you believe the company you're running now is capable of doing that? Yes. I do. That's why he's still in the business, just he's away from the army. Also, you know, fucking trauma too. Like, calls the coup d'etat in the army. Like, you don't want to probably go back there. He probably doesn't have, like, good memories of what he did. Can't say for sure that this will allow me to avoid repeating my past mistakes. Perhaps there was something more important that I should have been doing before giving thought to any of this to begin with. But in the end, I came to the conclusion that Liberal needs a fresh perspective, and I then resolved to leave the army. You know what would have been hilarious? If instead of starting his own research company, he just joined Neil and Dorothy and and he joined the Liberal News as the journalist. That would have been hilarious. Then we have Neil, Dorothy, and Richard running around with Em out there as like camera woman too. Oh god, what we could have had. If it needs a means to gather intel, it can make an intelligence division. That is for General Bright to worry about, not me. Still, the civilian population has no such group or organization. It never had one. I doubt anyone in the civilian world has ever thought to create one in order to gather and accurately analyze info either. That was why I, as a civilian like any other, chose to establish RNA research. Believing that I am the right person to be the first to do so. That's smart of him. You truly don't have any intention of returning to the military, do you? If I said there wasn't a part of me that longed to return, I would be lying. But I'm hoping that through this I would be able to become another eye by which to support this nation. And I see my current occupation as a new way to show my love for my country. I wonder if that makes any sense. You're a coward. No doubt every word you are saying is objectively correct. That's how you've always been. There's never been any room for rebuttal in your arguments. But Colonel, you're also no longer the man who swore to forge this kingdom's future with his own 2 hands. Can't realize how wrong that is as well, then, well, you probably never deserve to be in a position of power then. Goodbye, Colonel. We'll never meet again. That's not true. Not true at all. I've chosen the path I now walk, believing it to be right, certainly. But even I don't know for sure what I'm doing is correct. Even now, I'm terrified of all the possibilities that I might be making the wrong choice. I worry that the road I walk might be the makings of yet another grave mistake. I just don't have the same power that Brigadier General Bright does. I really am hopeless. Sir? You didn't have to come out here in the rain. It's pretty cool though, because it's like Kanon said back in the real world, right? Or in Phantasma, it's like another branch or another alternative to the Bracer Guild, right? Because they can help them gather intelligence for normal citizens. So it's not necessarily a Bracer Guild, but they can help collaborate with us. You should return to the office. You'll catch a cold staying out here much longer. I'm sure he's just having trouble coming to terms with his new life too. You just can't forget the fervent enthusiasm of the ID. And if he doesn't feel like he belongs in this world, then that's come after it. The day will eventually come where we will all be able to understand what you said. That's exactly what happened to me, you know? True enough, I suppose. You're right. Shall we be going then, Kanon? Yes. Say the line, Richard. What a terrible day for rain. Alright. I wasn't expecting to end up quite this soaked. Are you alright? I'm fine, don't worry about me. This actually brings back fond memories of the survival training I underwent back at the academy. I do think you should go and get changed into some dry clothes though, sir. A little rain never hurt anyone. I don't believe I was half bad at my own survival training, you know? Even then. An encrypted call. Gillens did mention that he had some info of interest in his report earlier. Perhaps this relates to that. Sounds possible, which would mean that something has happened over in the Republic. Yeah, it's me. Can you please stop calling me that? Yes, that's right. Yes. In the Eastern Quarter. We don't have anyone there yet, thinking about it. Alright, I'll look into it as best as I can. Right, you be careful too. Has something happened? Another Jaeger corps has entered the Eastern Quarter. A sizable one too, the Red Constellation. Really? There seems to be rather a lot of activity on the Jaeger front of late. Their arrival makes it very likely that the power struggle there will begin to worsen too. I doubt the old ID network is going to be sufficient to fully stay on top of the situation. I think I may have to head there personally. Whoa, that's cool. That might be a hint too, because like later when we head to Calvard in like another series, we might see Richard there. Yo, this is so cool. This world is all interconnected. I still have doubts about what I'm doing. This is also like the perfect way to end this series too, because once Trails in the Sky is done, like they've created all these little side stories and character backgrounds for all these different characters, like side NPCs from like the towns, like the Ravens, and it's like you could have them appear in like different games as cameos or maybe even playable characters too, given how this game loves to make many playable characters possible. So I feel like they're doing a good job here with like setting up that that like character introduction to all these new personalities, being like, hey, you know, don't forget about this person, don't forget about this person. They could be important in like the next series, or they could show up, you never know, right? So it's nice. It is nice indeed. I've never seen a game do this really to this scale, where they're just developing tons of characters. It's very ambitious, I must say, but I think they do a good job given how they set up this game's premise, or how they set up the Trails world, so it is nice indeed. Nothing about my love for my country has changed. Nothing at all. So is it even possible for me to find and walk the right path this time? Is it truly possible for any mortal to forge the correct path through life? I don't know, but all I can do is try and follow the path I believe to be right in hopes that I'm not mistaken. Believing in those who have supported me and worked to right my wrongs. Sir? Is something wrong, sir? I see. So this must be when Richard disappeared then, or he was transported to Phantasma, which is when he was on the airliner or something. Oh, you're here, Kanon. I did tell you that you didn't need to come and see me off, you know. You did, but I'm afraid that simply won't do. Seeing off the superior is the duty of a subordinate. Perhaps in the military, but that is no longer the world we live in. There's no need to act like a soldier anymore. Oh, and one more thing. Please do take good care of things in the office while I'm gone. I think the odds of any large requests you'll struggle to handle without me coming are fairly low at least. Leave everything to me, sir. I'll be sure to handle every request that comes in with care and kindness. However, you always look forward to taking on small requests, so they would be given the same high standard of service as any other. You know me too well. This is not the Cecilia. Which airliner is this? Oh, Sieg. What on earth is Julia's bird doing here? Don't you just sit on His Excellency's arm as if it's your own personal property? Glare. Please, Kanon, there's no need to glare at him like that. Also, stop calling me your Excellency. Richard then noticed that there was a small note attached to Sieg's leg. What's this? It's addressed to me. Richard took the memo from Sieg's leg. This looks like a letter from HQ. That's in the military? Why is the Royal Guard's carrier Falcon bringing a message to you? Who knows, its writer is a real slave driver though. Thank you for delivering this, Sieg. Let him know that I accept his request. From Cassius? Sir, was that? See for yourself. Best of luck with your little trip. We'd like to know what the Red Constellation is up to, so we'd appreciate you looking into it for us on the side. Honestly, I hope you don't think this information is going to come cheap, Brigadier General. I see. That's cool. Nice. That sets up Richard so nicely, wow. Because he'll be in Calvard. And who knows, we might see him over there in another future game. Nice. Alright, I think that does take care of all the other side rooms though, so I think we're good to head back to the main room. It was this door. This door here.
Alright, what's next?
And then we go this way. Was it this way? God, I'm getting lost now. There's too many fucking doors. Oh, let's go in here. Arrow bomb. If I didn't want to be open, I would have taken a job as a coffin. No, coffins get open too. You ever heard of a grave robbers?
We're not done yet.
Those exist. And it's a crime. But I call them treasure hunters. Okay, buddy. What are you doing in the closet, huh?
Alright, what's next?
This way, down here.
That's that. Let's move out.
Where does this door lead? Just to the chest, okay. It's down here then, and this is the stairs, good. EP charge 3. My vocal instructor told me I should use my chest voice more. I don't have one of those because I only have one voice. Oh my god, are you kidding me? My dog is fucking barking again.
Not bad.
Many doors over here.
Not bad.
Okay, there's several chests on that side. That came from here. Wait, no, I came from here. This place is way too big for its own good. Like, imagine working here as the janitor. Be a pain in my fucking ass. All these rooms look the same. It's all concrete. So it's susceptible to like tile cracking and all that. Oh my god. This place would be the worst place to work in as a cleaner. I should have listened to my parents to become a cupboard instead. What? Yeah, you should have. The chest is empty. Yes, yes. I was already in here. This way? Yes, give me those chests.
Not bad.
Level 125-ish. The diminishing returns on XP are really hitting in.
Not done yet.
Okay. God, there's more doors here too? Jeez. I have no idea where I'm going now.
Not bad.
Richard, you weren't kidding that this place is a labyrinth.
Not done yet.
And we haven't even made it to the landing port either yet. Door's locked. Okay, great.
All right, what's next?
I have to come back here. I should really get my haze on so I don't have to fight these guys all the time, but oh well. S tablet? Now that I'm empty, have you considered depositing all your mira inside? There's no bank system in this game.
Not bad.
Okay. So I need to go in there. That's the next locked room. Oh shit, I'm completely lost again now. Oh, I made it. Good, good. Sepith. Crest Charm Plus. Curia Bomb. You know what song I have stuck in my head? Neither do I. Chest is covered with a thick layer of funky smelling mildew, but you're gonna wear that Crest Charm anyways, aren't you? This chest contains the meaning of life. Pray tell, share with the class, why don't you?
We're good to go.
Okay, I'm out of here. I go this way. Go around. Not here. Not here. This way. I gotta go around this way to get the key. This part will have the key somewhere. Okay, I go around again. Nice, this has the key. Fine, take it. I don't even want it anymore. I need to take it. Don't get angry at me. The chest's giving me an attitude adjustment. I don't know that it's not going to be looted. This way. Oh my god, am I finally getting my bearings here? Okay, and then this way. No, I tried sneaking past them. It's good CP farm though.
That's that. Let's move out.
Alright. Nice. Do this. And see if there's any more items. No. Oh, no new weapons or armor. I'm surprised. I feel like this is going to be General Morgan, so you know what? I'm going to head back. I want to bring Agate instead. See how he reacts. do agate.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Gotta keep Estelle, obviously, because I have a feeling Cassius is gonna appear. Drink this. Let's head on back. Man Center, floor 2. What time do you call this? You're late, all of you. Yeah, it's him, isn't it? There's not that many other people it could be. Yep, beside Cassius. What is the meaning of all this? I get dragged here by some bizarre masked hoodlum, stripped from my free will, and I'm now being used like some sort of puppet? This is humiliating. Never been so damned infuriated in all my years. General, you haven't changed. Well, I suppose getting angry won't do me any good. You all have my sympathies for the situation you've been forced into. I see you're here too, Agate Crossner. I never thought I would run into you again here. You wouldn't be in a place like this. You got me there. I've heard all kinds of stuff about you since we last met, though. Been told there was a point where you were known far and wide as Liberal's god of war. That true? That was a long time ago. I used to be Kratos. So Estelle Bright, how have you been faring on your journey? Are you still doing well? Yeah, thanks. You look like you're doing alright too. That's good. I'm past my prime. The sooner I can pass my duties over to your father and retire, the better. Richard, I have plenty I want to say to you, and a lot I could say to you. I'm not sure I'm the best person to do so, so I'll let you off for now. Thank you, General. Regardless, I think we've wasted enough time talking. There's no avoiding a battle between us, so we may as well just get started. Damn, he has a freaking war axe? Oh, it's a halberd. Ideos, I'm not sure when I last saw one of those. Don't underestimate his weapon. In his hands, it's extremely dangerous. Before the mechanization of the army began, that halberd claimed the lives of countless foes in the battlefield. He can also summon demons. Never mind. I haven't had cause to wield this since the martial arts tournament 2 years ago, however. But if you struggle against an old man like me, your odds of success in the trials ahead are grim indeed. Don't hold back, show what you got. Get the fight against General Morgan now. He's 48k. The famed general. Can I one-shot Morgan? Wait, let's wait first. I'm gonna buff him up later. Let's do... just attack for now. Yeah, just attack for now. Okay, Estelle, morale. Shit, I'm not in range. Do this. And now do Spear of Loa. Alright, Agate. Dragon Dive. Alright, now we do Morale. Alright, Richard, I want to see. Can you one-shot General Morgan? He has 30k HP. Hit him with the EI. Itoryu. Senbon Sakura. Or Sanzen Sekai. Ah, 14k, okay. Yeah, that move is busted though. It does so much damage. Holy crap. Alright, let's do Wheel of Time now. Come on, Estelle. It's the upgraded Wheel of Time too. $10,000. Not bad. Sure. Oh my god, he's got the freaking combo. Holy crap. Okay, so Morgan himself doesn't have an S-craft. He just has a cracked ass attack. But unfortunately, it ends here. Bam. Alright, again, you're gonna have to finish it. Everybody is suffering. Goodbye.
Care for a rematch?
well, that's something of a relief. Perhaps he might be able to pull off a miracle with that strength. But our final foe is who I fear it is. Indeed it is. And no matter how strong he may be, he is a human like the rest of us. No man is invisible. Pour everything you have into the battle, and you may yet be able to defeat him. Understood. Still, I'm a little disappointed. Thought that he may actually be defeated in battle, and I won't be there to see it happen is a frustrating one. Should we ever meet again, I'd like to know how the battle went. Oh my god, it is Cassius. I have to bring Josh then. Well, it sounds like we're in for a fight of our lives. That it will be. I suspect this will also be an inevitability, especially as long as I'm here. I may not be in a position to ask, but I'd appreciate if you would all lend me your strength. This battle should allow me to finally put the past behind me, so I can truly move forward, but I can't win it alone. After a plea like that, how can we refuse? I'd be happy to. I'm curious how much of a fight I can put up against him too. Can't wait to see the look on the surprise on that smug mustache face of his when he gets beaten. Thank you, all of you. Our next opponent is perhaps the strongest in the land. No underhanded tricks will work against him. Our only hope is to do as the general said, and pour everything we have into fighting him. May the goddess smile upon us. I get to fight against the legend himself. Wait, I have to go to the roof? The roof? I don't get a save spot after this? At least give me a save spot before I fight Cassius. Nice. Chesto. If only I'd come with an explosive trap. Got a dirty carrot. Celestial bomb. You find a torn note that says chest number 53 was here. Chest, okay. There is a plant path and a path. Oh god, two diverging paths. Okay. Onyx gem. I hope you at least made sure not to leave fingerprints on the crime scene. Don't worry. I use gloves. Alright. Damn it. Three doors.
Alright, what's next?
What's next is choosing a door. Nice, pick the right one. Do you guys know the average human body contains enough bones to make an entire human skeleton? Do you know the sky's blue?
Alright, what's next?
Alright, there's a place over there. Chest. Okay, it looks like we still got some progress to making this fortress then before we get to Cassius then. I wonder if it'll be Cassius with a blade or Cassius with a staff. These are the mustard stains in the chest. Why mustard stains? I don't even remember the last time I've ever seen mustard. Yin Yang. I have a cousin in Erbonia. He doesn't talk much. Okay. I look forward to looting him in Erbonia then. Alright, I need that chest over here. There should be some chest over here that I'm missing. There we go. There's the key. Give me the loot or give me death. Can I replace a Terra bomb in there? Level 126. So it's this way. Which way after? I'm not sure.
Alright, what's next?
Let's check in here. I don't think I've been in here yet. Carry a bomb. XI. This was a chest too, right? Oh no, that was that. Okay. I went in there. Go this way. What level's Kevin at? I'm just curious. 129, okay. So we're slowly approaching the 130 territory. Already used one party member. Door's locked. We're gonna save first? I do, thank God. Okay. Let's bring Josh. It has to be the Bright kids and Richard. Like, there's no other way. Of course Josh needs to be here. I'm sorry. It has to be Josh. I'd love to also bring Shara, but I can't.
Let's move out.
Not enough freaking room. I'd love to bring Shara too. But the Bright kids need to see their parents. That is what must happen. Do you have anything to talk about here? Nope. Still talking about Kilika. Right, so that's that. How am I doing for our recipes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 8 recipes left. And how am I doing for my enemy list? It's been a while. 6th plane. Still quite a lot of enemies. Still, like, there's 6 more for this side too. Oh, also I went back in the 5th plane a couple episodes ago and found out that the missing enemies I was missing was the doppelganger versions of... I know. The doppelganger versions of the other characters. You have to let the grimoires transform. So yeah, pretty interesting stuff. So, there was that. So we're all caught up, basically. No new items to buy, no new ingredients, so we can just head out. There's no new doors either, right? Just want to check. Yeah, I know I don't have to be so paranoid about missing stuff in this game because everything is just confined to this like one space. So that does make me much more confident in my exploration. All right. It's time to throw down against Cassius. Let's do it. You made it, I see. Brigadier General. Dad. We're here. I thought the ordeal revolving around the Oriole was over. But it looks like that was premature of me. I doubt even Ragnar saw this coming. What about you and the Grail Splitter, Kevin? Did you? Nope, it took us completely by surprise. Although, I can't say for sure whether the bigwigs at the top of the Congregation of the Sacraments had any idea this might happen. I do wonder. Well, I suppose there's no point in debating that now anyway. Let's get down to business. As you know, I'm the 3rd of the Guardians. If you defeat me, you can move on. If you can't, the road ahead will remain forever closed. Realistically, could I even win? Of course, you already know as much, don't you? Indeed, we came fully resolved to deal with what we knew was waiting for us. Defeating you will allow me to finally cut down my hesitations and move forward. And for that reason, I would hold nothing back. That's what I wanted to hear. Still, I wasn't expecting the 2 of you to get dragged into this with you out of the country. I've been reading all the letters you sent me. How are the 2 of you doing? Good? Yeah, we've been doing great. I'm glad to see you look well too. I'm not planning on letting age get the better of me. Either way, this will be a good chance to show me what you've improved on since you left on your trip. I'm looking forward to it. Right. Of course. Aw, it's a touching reunion. Well, I think that's enough talking. It's time we got started. Oh my god, it's playing Silver Will. This is a track that was in the other 2 games too. As I'm sure you understand already, I couldn't hold back even if I wanted to. So, Richard, I have only one thing left to say to you. Yes, sir. Look at his aura farm. Defeat me. That is all. I shall. What does he have, like 50k? 56k. Commander-in-Chief of the Liberal Army understands the true nature of all things. Okay, let's do it. Just buff up. Alright, Josh. Let's see how much dual strike does. I don't have the luxury of using my ultimate. It's just him this time, too. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna sacrifice my CP. There's no multi-targets. God, what am I choking on? Do this. Alright. Luminous Order. No, I should save for my ultimate. Let's just hit him with... No. Get up close. Cassius isn't going to be weak to anything. 3,000 damage? Oh my god, okay. This. Alright, good. Let's get Estelle in there now. Josh is just going to be on dual strike. Yeah, he resists even physical, damn. And then I'll do... Maybe I can oh no, I can't debuff him, it's Cassius. You can't fucking debuff Cassius, good luck with that. Can I hit him with a big single hit? Silver Thorn. Confuse. Try that. Oh my god, Cassius ultimate. Phoenix Wave. Oh, that's Wheel of Time. Got a similar animation. Oh my god. With the D-Luke ult. How much? It's gonna be 10,000? 15,000? 10,000, okay. Nice. Alright, good. So he did that. Revives and heals, cures all ailments. No, I don't have a heal. Could do an earth wall. Well, I need to get closer. Nah. Let's just hit it. True Wheel of Time. Now, check this out, Dad. This is my version. That's pretty cool though. This is Estelle's version of it. $9,000, alright. Alright, Richard. Show me what you got. Hit him with the 15k. $10k, alright. Cassius's defenses are too strong. Alright, keep hitting him. Or we can do chain. No, nobody's available. Except for Kevin. Alright, just hit him with dual strike again. There we go. Nice. That knockback too. It's fine. He's almost dead. He's down to the last 10k. We just attack. $6,000 for areas, enemies, or allies in the area. I'm too far away. I'm just gonna cast an ultimate, yeah. Oh, impede. Nope, AT delay only. Okay, that's fine. It's over, Cassius. What should I end it with? This? Yeah. Cross arrow. Nice. Good ending.
Alright, what's next?
Josh learns Supreme Evil Eye. Divine Blade's emblem. Oh, nice. Did we win canonically or not? I think all those rumors about his strength were underselling him. We did it. Congratulations. That was a well-earned victory. So, Richard, have you finally been able to clear aside your hesitation? I believe so. No matter where life may end up taking me, the swordsmanship I learned from you will always have a place and a use. As such, I intend to keep following the path I have chosen for myself. Pride in my heart. Well said. Although I can't pretend not to be a tad disappointed. If you return to the army, I could have piled all the work onto you and Sid. Looks like I'm not going to be able to retire anytime soon. I'm afraid not. But know this. As my final duty as a member of the military, I will resolve this crisis and return everyone to the real world. I have no doubt about that. I'll be counting on you. Don't worry about us either, Dad. Me and Josh will get out of here safely, we promise. Yeah, we'll be just fine. Oh, I'm sure you will. When you get out of here, You'll have to try and find some time to pop back to Liberal from time to time too. I'll be happy to see you. Make sure to bring Ren with you, alright? He knows about her? No problem. Look forward to it. Does Cassius just know everything without even hearing it? Regardless, my time here is short, so I'll make this brief, Kevin. By now, you must have a fairly good idea of what the Lord of Phantasma is, correct? Yeah, I just need one last push to be completely certain. I'll probably get that push in the next area, too. I see. It's not really my place to say anything more, to you. What, is it supposed to be Rufina or something? So I would only ask that you not forget this. No man is an island, no matter how much they wish. No matter how much they may wish to isolate themselves from others. No one can live their life truly alone. That's right. What he's saying, Kevin, is that we need convenience stores. That's why you can't live alone. Oh. Dad. That's a pretty good way to put a legendary fight like that into the game. Well, we have but one area remaining now. After what we accomplished here, I'm not sure we have anything to fear. Yeah. Let's head back to the scenic route and check the final monument. That way we can find out what the condition for opening it is. Yes, I do. I'm surprised they didn't save this one for last, given how important Cassius is. Alright, let me heal first. I'm dying. Alright, let's head back to the scenic route.